Hello everyone, and welcome back. Fearless explorers, pioneering anthropologists, brilliant artists, reformist philosophers, and legendary leaders, each played a vital role in shaping the world we know today. Names like Francisco de Orana, Frederick Ward Putnam, John Sibelius, and Bernarde Sugaras have transcended generations, becoming enduring symbols of inspiration and knowledge. Through official historical records, advanced reconstruction software, and cutting-edge AI technology, these remarkable figures are brought back to life in vivid detail. Who would you like to see next? Let us know in the comments. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Irving Langmuir, 1881–1957, was an American physical chemist who won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1932 for his groundbreaking work on surface chemistry and absorption. He introduced the concept of the covalent bond and developed the Langmuir monolayer model, influencing catalysis, material science, and biomed research. At General Electric, he advanced vacuum technology, light bulb design, and even weather control. Langmuir remains one of the most influential industrial scientists of the 20th century. Francisco de Orana, 1511–1546, was a Spanish explorer famous for his record-breaking expedition down the Amazon River in 1541. He lost one eye during the journey, but still became the first European to navigate from the Andes to the Atlantic Ocean via this vast river system. Along the 8,000-kilometer route, Orana documented warrior women tribes and named the river Amazon after Greek mythology. He died of starvation on the return, but his voyage unveiled the mysterious rainforest basin and embodied an unyielding spirit of perseverance. George Boole, 1815–1864. An English mathematician and logician, is regarded as the father of Boolean algebra, the foundation of modern computing. His 1854 work, an investigation of the laws of thought, transformed logic from a philosophical discipline into a branch of mathematics. Boole also contributed to differential equations and probability theory. As a professor at Queen's College, Cork, he left a lasting legacy in computer science, logic, and modern mathematics. David Hilbert, 1862–1943. A German mathematician, was one of the most influential figures of the 20th century. He developed axiomatic geometry, invariant theory, and helped lay the foundations of modern mathematical logic. In 1900, Hilbert presented his famous list of 23 unsolved problems, shaping the direction of mathematical research for the new century. As a professor at the University of Göttingen, he made lasting contributions to algebra, analysis, theoretical physics, and the philosophy of science. Nathaniel Hawthorne, 1804–1864, was a distinguished 19th-century American writer known for dark romanticism and rich symbolism. His works, including The Scarlet Letter and The House of the Seven Gables, explore sin, remorse, and redemption in Puritan society. Hawthorne is praised for creating tense atmospheres and complex characters, significantly influencing modern American literature. Joseph Brant, 1743–1807, known among the Mohawk as Thayendanegea, was a distinguished Mohawk leader during the American Revolution. Both a fearless warrior and a skilled diplomat, he fought alongside the British in key battles like Oriskany in 1777. After the war, he secured land for the Mohawk in Canada, founded Barford, and translated the Bible into his native language. Brant remains a complex symbol of loyalty and the indigenous struggle for sovereignty. Jean Sibelius, 1865–1957. The giant of Finnish music became a cultural symbol of the nation's independence movement. His masterpiece Finlandia and 7 grand symphonies evoke the majestic Nordic landscape and the resilience of his people. After composing Tapiola in 1926, he fell into mysterious silence for 3 decades. Sibelius's music remains an eternal echo of ancient forests, filled with deep and abiding love for his homeland. Robert the Bruce, 1274–1329. King of Scotland, was a symbol of the nation's fight for independence. After early defeat, he hid in a cave where legend says a spider taught him patience. He returned to lead Scotland to victory at Bannockburn in 1314 and supported the Declaration of Arbroath in 1320. Before dying of leprosy, he asked that his heart be taken to the Holy Land. Bruce left behind a free Scotland and a defiant spirit that lives on through history. Frederick Ward Putnam, 1839–1915, was an American anthropologist and archaeologist regarded as a pioneer of modern anthropology in the United States. He built significant artifact collections and developed advanced archaeological methods. As the first anthropology lecturer at American universities, Putnam founded the Peabody Museum at Harvard, trained many renowned scholars, and promoted preservation of indigenous heritage, greatly contributing to the advancement of modern science. Friedrich Wehrer, 1800–1882, was a German chemist best known for synthesizing urea from ammonium cyanate in 1828, delivering the first blow to the vital force theory and opening the door to modern organic chemistry. He co-discovered aluminum, beryllium, and yttrium, and prepared compounds like silicon tetrachloride and calcium carbide, laying the foundation for metal chemistry. As a respected educator, Wöhler trained generations of chemists and left a lasting legacy in science and teaching. Maurice Barrymore, 1849–1805, was an Anglo-American stage actor who laid the foundation for the legendary Barrymore family of Hollywood. He gained fame on Broadway with charm and presence, helping bring Shakespeare to American audiences. Married to actress Georgiana Drew, he fathered Lionel Ethel and John Barrymore. Though he died after illness and mental decline, his legacy lives on in the history of American theater and film. Jossin de Presse. Around 1450–1521, a French-Flemish composer was a master of counterpoint, and the Michelangelo of Renaissance music. He pioneered emotional expression in polyphony, through over 350 works, including Masses, motets, a Maria Virgo. Serena stands out as a graceful masterpiece of imitation. Martin Luther praised him as master of the notes. Josquin's influence spread across Europe and continued to shape both secular and sacred music for many decades after his death. John Stuart Mill, 1806–1873. A pillar of modern liberal philosophy, was a renowned British philosopher and economist. Trained as a prodigy under strict discipline, he became a steadfast defender of individual liberty, free speech, and women's rights. On Liberty, 1859, and the Subjection of Women, 1869, remain foundational works. Mill's legacy stands as a beacon of reason and humanism, illuminating the path for liberal and democratic thought in the 20th century. Francisco Goya, 1746–1828. The great Spanish painter was a tragic witness to war and dark power. From court painter, the family of Charles IV, to chronicler of horror, the 3rd of May, 1808, the disasters of war, he exposed the human condition with brutal honesty. After going deaf, he created the haunting black paintings. In exile in France during his final years, Goya left behind a legacy that paved the way for modern art's unflinching confrontation with violence and madness. Bernadette Soubirous, 1844–1879, was a French peasant girl whose visions of the Virgin Mary at Lourdes in 1858 stirred the Catholic world. She reported 18 apparitions at a grotto, inspiring faith and pilgrimages. Despite illness and poverty, her devotion remained unshaken. Later becoming a nun, she died at just 35, canonized in 1933. Bernadette became a symbol of humility and faith, while Lourdes grew into one of the most significant pilgrimage sites in the world. Christian Jørgensen Thomsen, 1788–1865, was a Danish archaeologist and historian best known for introducing the three-age system: Stone, Bronze, and Iron Ages. By organizing artifacts in the Copenhagen Museum according to technological progression, he laid the foundation for modern archaeological classification. Thomson's method revolutionized the understanding of prehistoric societies and marked a turning point in scientific archaeology, earning him recognition as one of the field's earliest innovators. Norman Rockwell, 1894–1978. The great storyteller with a brush of America, became famous for his 321 covers for the Saturday Evening Post. He portrayed everyday life with warmth, humor, and humanity. His Four Freedoms series became a powerful symbol of human dignity. Rockwell's art reflected the American spirit of the 20th century. Simple yet profound, familiar yet powerful. His legacy endures as a master of visual storytelling rooted in compassion and national identity. André-Marie Ampère, 1775–1836. A French physicist and mathematician, was the father of electrodynamics. In 1820, he discovered that electric current generates magnetic force, laying the foundation for Ampere's law. He coined the term electrodynamics and invented the solenoid and galvanometer. The unit of electric current, the ampere, is named in his honor. Despite personal tragedies, Ampere published his landmark work, Theory of Electronic Phenomena, launching the modern age of electricity. Charles Marsh, 1831–1899, was a pioneering American paleontologist who helped ignite the fossil hunting boom of the late 19th century, backed financially by his wealthy uncle, George Peabody. Marsh discovered and named dozens of dinosaur species, including Triceratops, Stegosaurus, and Apatosaurus. His fierce rivalry with Edward Kopp, known as the Bone Wars, drove rapid advancement in American paleontology, though it was marred by controversy and personal animosity that echoed through scientific circles long after their deaths. Powhatan, 1545–1618. Wahuna was a powerful leader who unified over 30 Algonquian tribes into the formidable Powhatan Confederacy in the 16th century Tennessee region, now Virginia. When the English established Jamestown in 6007, he balanced fierce resistance with shrewd diplomacy. The great tragedy was his daughter Pocahontas, who became both a symbol of peace and a sign of the impending invasion. Powhatan's legacy stands as a symbol of strength and wisdom of indigenous tribes before the conquest of America. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to share it with your friends and hit subscribe so you won't miss our next exciting content.